Forces, General Langley, Commander, U.S. Africa Command.
With over 60% of our population under the age of 25, the continent is set to become the world's largest workforce by 2050, offering a dynamic labor pool for global industries. Abundant natural resources, including 65% of the world's uncultivated arable land, and significant reserves of critical minerals such as lithium, cobalt, and many more, position Africa as a key player in global food security and green energy transition. It is in this context that initiatives like the Africa Continental Free Trade Area have been established to unify markets, boost intra-Africa trade, and attract investment, fostering economic diversification and resilience. Additionally, the continent's commitment to sustainable development is evident in projects like the Great Green Wall, which seeks to combat desertification and create millions of jobs. Enhanced strategic investments in education, technology, and renewable energy signal a continent ready to lead and innovate on a global scale. And I'm very happy that I've been informed that we have 38 different delegations attending this conference, and it speaks to the growing awareness that security goes beyond the borders of any country, and that collaboration, partnership, and building synergy is the way to greater security and stability within and outside our countries. The theme, strengthening African security, sustaining unity of effort, underscores the reality that our safety is interconnected. When one country or region falters, the ripple effect transcends borders, impacting livelihoods, economies, and development prospects. True security in Africa must be continental in ambition and collaborative in execution. For Africa to thrive, we must deepen our investment in unity, not just as a diplomatic ideal, but as a practical strategy for resilience. Strengthening partnerships among our defense institutions, promoting shared doctrines and strategic alignment, and the championing of Africa-led solutions must remain central to our approach. We must also confront the persistent challenges that impede our progress, including political instability, inadequate infrastructure, and widespread insecurity. Across the continent, we face increasing asymmetry and transnational threats, from terrorism and armed conflict to cybercrime and environmental degradation. These challenges test the resilience of our institutions and demand that we reimagine our peace and security architecture. This conference, therefore, is not only a forum for military cooperation, but also a strategic platform for dialogue, policy coordination, and the strengthening of Africa's collective voice in global security affairs.
Kenya and the United States do share a strong and enduring defense partnership. And this collaboration is testament to the strength of this partnership. Your Excellency, allow me also to state that as we convene here today, we do it at the backdrop of a global security environment which is undergoing profound shifts. Strategic competition, evolving technologies, climate-induced fragility, and transnational threats are really redrawing the boundaries of national and regional security. These dynamics demand that we recalibrate our defense postures, not just for defense and response, but also for foresight, resilience, and constructive engagement. Within this global context, Africa must carve out its own path, one that places continental priorities at the center of security cooperation. This conference today does provide a very valuable platform for strategic dialogue grounded in African agency and a broader recognition that sustainable peace must be pursued through regional and international cooperation, as well as integrated whole-of-society approaches. I am very confident that this conference will generate insights that will shape the future of our collective security architecture, not only in Africa, but also within the broader international system to which we all belong.
We are in an era that is marked by complex cross-border threats. We were talking about terrorism, trafficking, piracy, and we know that we are more effective when we face these challenges together. I know that many of you have firsthand experience working with the United States military, of course, and with each other. We together have conducted many training exercises like Flintlock, Cutlass Express, and African Lion. I personally had the opportunity to see troops from several of your countries train earlier this year at Exercise Justified Accord near Mount Kenya, and I was impressed by what I saw. There were, of course, the high-tech weapons and the tactics training, but the most impressive thing that I saw were service members, your troops, who showed leadership and professionalism. Security is not just the absence of conflict, but it's also the presence of opportunity. Security enables economic development, protects democratic institutions, and allows our young people to dream big and reach farther. Our economic partnerships flourish in countries where security provides the stability required for robust trade and investment. That is to say that when African nations are more secure, when this region is more stable, the world, including the United States, is safer and more prosperous. I hope that this conference then is more than just a meeting. I hope it's also a moment where we can build deeper ties, where we can renew our joint efforts, and where we can recommit ourselves to the security and prosperity of our nations.